Hi there, welcome to another amazing episode of Unusual Eunice. And my name still remains Eunice Mambo. With me today, I have an amazing personality, someone I hold in the very high esteem. And well, I don't want to keep you waiting. Without much further ado, I want to introduce you to, before I call his name, I want you to know he's an award-winning motivational speaker. He's a singer. He's a recording artist. He's a trumpet and a saxophone player. I mean, all this in one. Please join me in welcoming Babaride Williams. Babaride Williams, how are you today?
Thank you.
My point is, it's a pandemic. As the people, stay home, don't step out, don't go nowhere, stay home. Oh, we're going to provide you with this and that and that. And then we thought it was a lie when they told us, oh, we spend billions and billions in getting palliatives. We were all laughing like, oh, Nigerians, oh, that's what they do, they're lying. But now to think that they bought those things and they gave it to the representatives of every state and they turn around to, so it's not just the president or the governor, everyone is corrupt.
Let me give you a joke, a running joke here. I think in one state, I can't remember this, maybe in Korea or whatever, they said they are going from house to house and they'll be knocking on doors and looking at search houses to see who has stolen palliatives from the warehouses. I'm like, so you know how to go from house to house to look for what is stolen, but you don't know how to go from house to house to give them. These are wicked people. These are animals. These are people who are despicable, vile creatures. And like I said, the days where they use hunger and violence and kidnap and killings to rule and reign is over.
Because this is global. I mean, youth all over the world are getting up now to say, you know what, it's time for us to change the world. It's time for us to do something different. It's time for us to move forward.
Let me tell you one thing. In Europe, even in Canada here, when that thing happened, the government knew that some people would not be working. And they said, everyone who is not working right now is entitled to $2,000.
Yeah.
They understand that no matter what, if you can't pay your rent or whatever, $2,000 will give you some food to eat.
Yes.
Until this is over.
Yes.
So they didn't give food or palliatives, but they gave money which can be used to buy food. And it was done in a very orderly and systematic way. Understand? Now that's what we say when we say that Nigeria has a long way to go. There are people who've been abroad for 30 years, 40, 20, who understand all this. Now the next task is, how do we get these brains into the country in the next election to get them working? Like I said, we can fix our country. But the murderers, the moment they see that you are a threat to their own existence or what, they will start killing. All they do is kill. You carry your ballot box, they assassinate you, they attack you, they kill your family. They've been doing it for a very long time. And that's why I said the next battle will be the elections. How they face their thugs and the killers is left to them, but that is the price to pay for democracy.
Okay, so another thing that surprises me the most is, well, I wouldn't say so. I'm confused as to whether Buhari is alive or not, because some people are saying, oh, Buhari died on the 19th of February 2017. And I mean, he's not even, how can the president of the country not come out and show some remorse for the massacre that happened in Lekki toll gate? He didn't even mention it. He didn't even recognize the fact that some youth lost their life due to trying to bring change, saying they're tired of being hungry. What do you think about that?
When I was younger, I used to believe so much in conspiracy theories, like we know what you don't know.
Yeah.
This happened because this and this, as if we know. Then as I grew older, I just got tired of conspiracy theories, okay? Until Buhari's case happened.
Okay.
It is believed that he is dead.
Okay.
It is believed that an imposter is in his place right now. And it is believed also that the man who is there cannot even speak English, but it's from the Sudan or whatever it is. And growing up also I learned there is no smoke without fire. So I'll tell you it's 50-50. The idea sounds preposterous, it sounds crazy, but yet it's plausible. It could be connected. Now, Buhari as a leader. Okay, I knew the first Buhari that came to power when I was in high school as a military man.
Okay.
He was articulate. He was a man of action. He was charismatic in his own thuggish way. All military men are thugs, right? Yeah. But he could still speak to people. The Buhari right there now is like he's a somnambulist, a sleepwalker. Maybe on drugs 24/7. It's like on a cloud working. And I'm asking myself, what happened to the Buhari that came in the 80s? Because what I'm seeing now is not the real Buhari. So, as I said, 50-50. No smoke without fire. Maybe he's going through a medical situation that warrants him to be drugged 24/7. I don't know what. The man, look, I watched one of his interviews and they asked him a question. Like, they asked him about the weather and he was talking about fish in the sea. Like, what the hell?
I saw that too. I saw that too.
Senna is crazy on drugs.
I don't know.
So, if a man who can't even think is your leader, then I'm sorry for you, Nigeria. It's not funny.
So are we supposed to live with the fact that we have an idea? We know we have a very strong feeling as to this guy is not the Muhammadu Buhari we know. There was one time we heard about the Queen of England sending her condolences. There was a time we heard about the wife complaining, saying that's not my husband. And Nigerians don't seem to bother about this. I mean, is there something we can do? Shouldn't we go deep to find out if this is true? Or we're just going to take it like we've been taking every other thing that they've forcefully, put on us or laid on us? I don't get it. Are we going to just take this man on face value like, oh, well, we know he's dead, but it doesn't matter, this guy could just be there? Or we're going to fight to say we want to know if Buhari is alive or dead?
You seem to have made up your mind that he's dead already, right?
I feel so. Because we've got people coming out and giving us new evidences every day. So we bring, and plus, a president of a country that lost over 10 youth. The least you can do is come out and give your condolence.
If you ask me, I said it's 50-50. 50% conspiracy theory that is dead and 50% that is alive. But what I think the man is under some kind of medication. Possibly the medication messed up his thinking faculties or something.
And then suddenly made him like 30 years younger. I mean, if you look at both pictures, Buhari before and the Buhari now, it looks Buhari was 90 before and now he's 60.
You seem convinced.
I just feel, I mean, there's something okay, so we know, not like we don't know, we know, we have evidence, yet we're all making it like a song. We'll talk about it today, we'll forget it tomorrow, then we'll go back again, we'll bring it, we'll talk about it.
You mean it's true that it's dead?
I think I'm going to leave
that. Has the body double?
Well, I'll leave that to the Nigerians in the UK. If you guys could help us find out, as we heard he died in Freeman's Hospital in Newcastle. Freeman's Hospital, Newcastle. For the Nigerians in the United Kingdom, if you could do us this huge favor, please find out. I mean, it's time we know.
Can he submit himself to a DNA test?
Well, I wouldn't know, but I mean, whatever for us to just know, we're tired of being in the dark. We want to know if this is Muhammadu Buhari or some impostor from Sudan.
Yeah, since name is one funny like that from Sudan. And like I said, It's 50-50, okay? It's really, really scary, but it's not the person that we know. He's not the person that we knew. He can't think well. It's happened online. I even saw a meeting where somebody said it was at a meeting, somebody I know very well, in Abuja, and they had a meeting, a roundtable thing with him, and they had to interpret to him what it's like, explain to him what is being said. I'm like,
I don't think that's Muhammadu Buhari. Whoever that is, well, think eventually we can't be in the dark forever, and eventually the truth will come out. Well, one more thing that I would like. So right now, what next? Because the whole protest thing, everything is gone down. Nobody's talking about it again. Nigeria is back to normal. Everybody's back to business. What next? What should we do? What should we be expecting? What's the future right now for Nigeria? I don't know. After losing over 10 people, and then we're just gonna go by like nothing happened and go still on the same struggle. What next?
Well, the struggle now has taken a different turn.
Okay.
The youths know now that next time they can afford to bring their conscience to a gunfight. Understand? That's one. And you can take that any way you want to take it. Number two, they also understand the power in numbers. They understand the power in being organized.
Yeah.
All this I'm saying is what has been the status quo for the old guards. Like I said, they are organized crime. They are organized yakuza, or call it mafia, or whatever. They know what they're doing. They have enforcers. They have armies. They have everything you can ever think of. So the system is in place. Now we as youths can dislodge these guys without being prepared for their own reaction.
Yeah. For
every action, there's a reaction. So they will not let go. So what I'm saying is, prepare for fight. You are going to fight. There is no way they would, and I'm talking about ballot boxes now. Number one, they will try and block you and say you can't register a party unless you are this, unless you are that, unless you have money that is not reachable. They will put every barrier there to make sure you don't get organized. The next protest will be to reevaluate or reorganize the laws guarding political parties. Look, do you have 1 million with you now? $1 million with you now?
No, it depends on what currency.
Okay,
Canadian?
No, dollars, yeah. Dollars.
No.
Fine.
No.
And I say, well, you know what, Eunice? For you to be able to apply to contest as an alderman or a councillor, you need about $500,000. Where do you get that from?
Sure.
Now, they're going to down as a law. Okay, so you don't have it, right? Now, if you now go to raise the money everywhere, they'll tell you when you get there, they're going to give us our own share.
Yeah.
That's how corruption starts. We will loan you the money, but when you get there, you give us the money back.
Well, yeah.
So now they have to rewrite the laws that has to do with contesting for positions. That's the first thing. Of course, these youths can raise these funds if they really, really are together.
Yeah.
But may take an effort. And then number two, they will tell you, oh, you can't contest for XYZ position unless you are over the age of 40. No. So the reforms they need now will guide who can contest and who cannot. Then, if you want to have a political party, you must have a political party in every capital of the federation. No. It should be, if I want to come back to where I grew up, and I want to contest, I should be able to contest. Buy a form maybe for 20,000 naira. And then have my own party. My party is just going to be in Saleko. I'm okay. That's where I want to touche. Understand? That's where I want to focus on. Now, I don't need to be a part of APC or PDP. No, those are organized crime parties. Okay? I would contest as a person. It's done. They could have independence. If I want to contest where I live in Whitby, I will say, okay, well, I want to go for the position in Whitby. I'll take the form. If you don't vote for me, but at least I'm contesting.
Yeah.
But in Nigeria, you cannot. They will give you stringent conditions that you cannot meet. So that's the first thing. They have to reform the laws guarding who can contest and what you can spend as a contestant. Then, if perchance they review the laws and you can contest at age 25 or age 30, you can also buy from or whatever. Next thing is after your life. Who will protect you when they come with their thugs? I'm telling you, those people, when you were in trade, will kill you. I have three people who have died. They went home, I want to be a governor from white state. They're dead. So it's a fight, and they have been using this for a very long time as a kind of as a weapon to subjugate other people. So when they do it, oh my nigga, because the kids are now wise.
Yeah.
And they're braver.
Yeah.
But like I said, don't bring your conscience to a gunfight.
Well said. I'm sure you guys understand when I was excited introducing him to you. I told you it's never
don't bring a flag
moment
to a gunfight. You're fighting animals, and they don't give a damn if you have a conscience. They have no conscience. They are godless people. They will kill you without thinking twice. Do not bring your conscience to a gunfight.
Do not bring your conscience to a gunfight. Well, not to say do not bring nothing anyway. We're not trying to, promote violence here, but I guess it's just saying, we by now know the kind of rulers we have and the kind of country we live in, and with the kind of people that govern us, and they're not playing.
They're playing.
And we're not playing either. Maybe we should devise another means to approach them. And please, I know that a lot of Nigerian youth, they are frustrated, they are angry, they are hungry. The government has failed. Nigeria has failed you. So, but I don't think looting other people's stores, it's not a solution. It's not. Now it's going to be a different case. It's not going to be we fighting for a just cause no more. It's going to be now we're thugs and we're this and we're that. Therefore, shutting down the movement. Please, I'm saying, let's stop all the looting and all the killing and all the fighting. Let's come together as one line. I'm not speaking as from the west or from the north or from the east. I am speaking as a Nigerian, which has been something that I quite appreciate. Lately, it's not been about, oh, you're Hausa, oh, you're Igbo. No, now it's been all of us coming together to say, this has got to stop. So it's something that I quite admire. I quite admire that. And well, before we say good night or goodbye, I want you guys to enjoy Babarinde's music. He's amazing. But it's not like his music today is not, maybe some other time if we have, the pleasure of having him or the privilege of having him again in the studio, maybe. But today he's just going to, give his tributes to the youth that lost their lives in the Lekki toll gate. Let's enjoy Babarinde's music.
Yeah, this is George, a song for the dead, like to mourn those who died. And those guys who died 2 weeks ago Tuesday, they are the real heroes.
They are.
This song is in Yoruba. It says Orola Leda, which simply means you have done great harm. You have done
evil.
Irreconcilable evil and harm, and may their souls rest in peace.
Thank you very much for being with us from the very beginning. And if you joined us halfway, thank you for tuning in too.